Hi, it's Becky from Bee Foxy Nail Boutique, and we have some things from Amazon that I want to unbox with you today and maybe use some in creating a set of nails. Let's dive in. So let's start out first with just a couple of supply things. I've never purchased any of the nail supplies from Melody Susie before, and I was in need of restocking with my lint-free wipes. When I get about halfway through my package of wipes, I go ahead and reorder because I do not want to run out. I feel like some nail designs, I literally go through like a stack of wipes, depending on, what I'm doing and how many times I mess up when I'm doing it. But those are the wipes I usually order. They're just kind of like a generic brand one. So I thought, let's try ordering one from Melody Susie. Let's see. Okay, so right off the bat, it feels like this side is a little bit smoother, and this side is almost like quilted. And they look like they're a little bit bigger, maybe just like a hair, like hardly, noticeable. A little bit bigger than the ones I usually order. So they feel nice and thick and pretty durable. So I'll be curious to see, I think pretty much all lint-free wipes are equal, maybe. I don't know. I don't do the colored ones, even though I would be really tempted to get ones that are like purple, to go with all my purple stuff. But I like just to stick with the white because I'm worried about, it wiping off on a design or something like that. So just to be careful, I always go with the white ones. And then I needed some more nail files. So this came with, if there was like kind of like this package deal thing with Amazon. If I ordered them together, there was a discount. So I wanted to get some more 100 and 180 grit files and then the buffers. And I didn't have any block buffers. So let me check these out. Ooh, nice. So these I thought would be great for after I apply my nails to kind of let it blend into the cuticle line, the cuticle edge. And then I needed one of these little guys to get the dust off after I file. I do usually use like a little dusting brush, but it's basically like a, makeup brush that I've only used as a duster. And then let's see, it came with, I don't remember. So let's see, 5 of the colorful sandy blocks. Oh, and these pink ones too. Okay, so these are the buffers. And then there was 3 of those, and they're all 100, 180s. And then 2 of the gray buffers, 100, 180. Again, and then the files. This came with 5 files. So it came, there was quite a bit in there. And I'll put the link in the description box, as I always do, to this and all the other items that I'll be showing you today. So this was actually a pretty good deal for this whole set to get all these different, items if you don't have any of these. And I really was running low on both of my buffer and my nail files. And I thought, well, I might as well go ahead and, get something that has blocks too. So, all right, let me just put this away, kind of. There was something I was going to tell you. Oh, yeah. So the set of nails I'm wearing right now, these are extra shorts. And I recently posted a video showing how I made a longer version of this. And this is kind of like the autumn pumpkin. Here they are. Really pretty. Using some different techniques, some cat eye, some glitter, and some polishes from one of my previous nail haul videos. And the reason I wanted to point out my thumb is because this one I initially adhered using like nail glue, my usual Beetles UV cured one. This thumb I actually glued on using some non-UV cured nail glue, and this one was from Lucky Fairy, and it's a semi-solid nail glue. And I wanted to try out something that was without the UV light but was quick drying. And I saw this and I ordered this on a different nail haul video that is out there on my channel. And then this is the nail glue remover that comes with it. It's like a liquidy type one, very similar I feel like to the gel-in one that I purchased like this liquid. And I had a sad moment. I lost like a third of my bottle because when I was doing my nails and changing out my set of nails, I knocked it over and I spilled. So sad. I hate it when I do that. Okay, so at any rate, I wanted to see how this holds up. And so I applied this nail, I want to say 2 days ago, and it is not budging. So I wanted to try this out, and I had said in a previous video that I was going to try it out and let you guys know. So far, they're staying on, and I will let you know if that changes. Okay, let's move on to something else. Okay, so this brand, like I said, I haven't purchased it very much. In fact, in a previous nail haul video, I revealed this set, and one of my disappointments was that it had kind of a strong odor to it. And I think it was the color one, this really pretty color. Yeah, it was this one that had an odor to it, and then the white. Yep. Okay, I was just double checking myself. But yeah, so these two kind of had a stronger odor, and the glitter one did not. I remember that. So I was kind of hesitant to order from them again, but I'm a sucker for a good price and a good size bottle and the color. So I saw this one and I couldn't resist. So let's see. Let's see if they also have an odor. I don't know. I'm nervous. All right, I can never get these out of here. Okay, there we go. Oh, these colors were so fall-like that I couldn't resist. I mean, look at that. You can kind of see already. Look at that. Oh, okay, let's start with this one. So this is like a denim blue, like a true denim blue. Sorry, I have it upside down. I want to see this in person. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to do the sniff test. Oh yeah, it does. It kind of smells a little. I'm just not used to that. I'm just not used to that. Well, work in a well-ventilated space, and I think you'll be okay. I just love their shades. I don't know. Okay, I'm probably going to still buy more from them. Okay, here's this one. This looks like a camel brown or like a caramel color. Ooh, yes, that is. That reminds me of like a camel colored suede. These are going to be such a cute fall set of nails. Okay, and then this last one here. This looks like a chocolatey color. Oh, wow. Yeah, I unboxed a set of Beetles, set of 6 colors that has one that's similar to this. But the one from Beetles had almost like a reddish undertone to it. This one does not. This one is like a true brown, a true chocolatey brown. Okay, I like them. I don't like the way they smell, but I love the way they look. All right, I don't know. I shouldn't go, complaining because, nail products, they're not all going to be scent-free. Some of them, I mean, it's not a super strong odor. I would consider it kind of low odor compared to that other set, these two in particular that I unboxed previously. But I am so excited. They are beautiful. All right, moving on. Of course, I've said the magic word Beetles like 3 times, and here we go. I have 3 boxes of Beetles to show you. I can't help myself. Okay, so this one, does it have a name? Yes, Mocha Latte. Why, yes, I will have one, thank you. Okay, and if you have been on my channel for a while and have seen some of my other videos, you will know I did a pumpkin spice latte video. So I am really into my coffees, but let's take a look at this one. All right, so this is A411. This looks like a crisp white. Ooh, yes. Okay, this is like snow angel white. Wow, it almost has like a bluish undertone to it. It is brighter white, I feel like, than their regular white that I use. Here's their regular white, F192. Let me see real quick. It's very similar. Just looking, it's kind of hard maybe with the naked eye, but This one is just a hint duller than this one. Oh, really nice though. And then let's see, this one looks a little bit like an ivory. It's E170. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Creamy ivory. Like the foam on top of your latte, right? Oh, this is a nice color. I could see this A365. This one looks like it would be great for French tips. Oh yeah, look at that. That is nice. It's kind of like a pink, but it has a little bit of a purple hint to it. Very faint. Let's get into the glitter because I love the sparkles. Okay, I think that's an A. A578. Whoa, that's a rose gold. So pretty. Look at that rose gold. Oh my gosh. I think there's, I'm gonna adjust my glasses. I think there's some silver. Yeah, there's little flakes of silver in it too. So rose gold flakes and then like a clear base to it, like a really light pink, a blush almost. Nice. Okay, and here's another chocolatey brown, A416. Okay, so this has a more of a green undertone. Yeah, but it's definitely opaque, a very solid color. You know, it's kind of muddy. It's a little muddy. I could see this on a set of nails, like if you're doing like mushrooms or something like that. I don't know, but cute. All right, A415. Oh, this is really nice. This is a very light beige. I was actually expecting it to be darker based on the sticker, but maybe it dries slightly darker. I don't know, but it's very peach undertone to it, like an orange undertone. Well, that is a fun set. I think that, I mean, that's very fitting to call it mocha latte because I could see making some mocha lattes out of those colors. All right, what do we got next for Beetles? Number 2. And the other thing with the Beetles sets too is that they all do include their little pamphlets, which are great. If you've never used a gel product before, you're going to want to review it and read over carefully the steps. And all of these polishes are, it looks like they all contain a HEMA. Yes. So if you have allergies to that, you will probably want to avoid this set and the other Beetles sets that I also showed. It looks like they don't have the, it doesn't look like they have in here, maybe underneath. Nope. So they don't list whether they are containing HEMA, but I would assume that the products do contain HEMA. Oh, and the other thing I didn't mention is that these, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I say GAOY, but GAOY is 16 ml for these bottles, which are huge and they're solid. They're like glass, you know, they're really good bottles. So I didn't mention that earlier. Okay, but back to Beetles. So they also give really cute instructions on applications of embellishments like rhinestones, how to use their cat eye polishes, and precautions for use. And then on the back side, there's also more information. So if you've never had a purchase one of these little Beetles kits before, check out their insert. Okay, so this one has a name, Fall Glimmer. Fall Glimmer. Oh, I cannot wait. Okay. Yes, this is a nice array of colors. So if you're looking for a nail polish set that just gives you like a little bit of everything, this one is nice because it's got your pumpkin orange, it has like a burgundy, a denim color, a pretty mossy green, something sparkly, and then this really nice muted mauve. So let's dive into it. Okay, so let's start with blue. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. This is actually kind of sheer. I was expecting it to be more solid, but this one is actually a sheer polish. Look at that. Okay. Very nice. Check out this one. Oh, wow. I was expecting that to be like a burgundy color, and it's actually a brown. That is really cool. And it is a dark brown. Really nice. I don't think I have a shade quite like that. And then this pumpkin-y color, let's see. Oh, it's a syrup. So far they've given us like kind of a sheer, but not a syrup. And then a solid brown. And then now this syrup. This is really cool. Okay, and then next one. Ooh, and this one's another sheer one. But it's not a syrup. Pretty. Let's check out the glitter. Oh, wow. And that has a syrup base to it. It's a chunky glitter. But it's reminiscent of like fall leaves. Really beautiful. And then this green. Now I'm curious, is this one going to be sheer syrup or is it just going to be a regular? Okay, so this one's a regular sheer. It's not a syrup. But how fun. What a neat fall set. So, okay, last Beetles kit for this episode of unboxing. So this one is Sagittarius from the Constellations set. And I think it has another name. Oh, okay. It's called Sagittarius Shot to Your Heart. Interesting. I have no idea. I don't even remember when I ordered this now a few weeks back, like what is in this one. Oh, how pretty. Oh my gosh. So it has like corals and reds and a reddish brown. That's my guess. Okay, let's take a peek. Glitter first. Ooh, and also look at the bottles. So with these Constellation lines, it has this like midnight purpley blue gradation down to it that's sparkly. Such pretty bottles. Okay, so these are 7.5 mLs, and I didn't say that earlier, but all of the bottles that come in these little packs of 6 are 7.5 milliliters. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my gosh, that is like a golden but orange undertone to it. Look how pretty. Like as soon as I pulled it out, it just reminded me of like a flame. Really neat. I like that. Next up, B170. Ooh, this one reminds me of that other one that was kind of a peachy color, but this one is a little bit more see-through, slightly sheer. But that would be really pretty as also like for French tip nails. B717. Ooh, that's like a coral, a corally pink. I do not have a color like this. Oh, that's pretty. It's very spring-like though. Okay. Or summer. Let's see. B714 or 174. Ooh. It's, wow. Okay, so it's like a clay, like a terracotta color. I like that. All right, B173. Oh, I don't know what you would call that. That's so pretty though. That is so gorgeous. It has a bit of coral, almost like a watermelon color, but slightly browner undertone to it. That is like the closest I can describe it as. And then B172. Oh, that is so pretty. It's like a glamorous pink. Really nice. And very opaque. So that is a fun set. Okay, so that is our Sagittarius Shot to Your Heart. Okay, set. So cute. I love these little Beetles sets because they're a great way to kind of experiment and expand your color collection. And especially when I'm, for someone like myself too, doing nail creation videos, I like to experiment and try different things. And this way, you're not having to commit to a huge bottle, from other brands and say you're not going to use it and you don't like it, Okay, a couple more things. Oh, actually, I'll show you, where did I put them? Oh, here they are. Okay, I'll show you next up the set of nails I got from UNAVAILABLE. I needed to get some more squares. I wanted to try out a short square, and I had purchased some almond ones, some short almonds from them, and they're pretty nice. So I thought I would give this a try. And actually, another thing that attracted me to it is because it does have sizes 0 through 14, which is a little unusual. Sizing wise, usually it just goes, 12 sizes, 0 to 11. So I was curious why theirs goes up to 14. Let me see here real quick if I can grab one. So this is their size 0. And normally I'm a size 0 for my thumb on this side. But just kind of guesstimating, like holding it over there, these look like they do run on the larger size, because that 0 would be too big for me. I would probably then be wearing a 1. So then their tiniest, they're 14. So this would be great if you are looking for a really good variety of sizes. Say if you're working with the clients that have a wide range of nail bed sizes. This is so tiny, that number 14. So this would probably fit on like my daughter's pinky. So nice kit. Oh, and the other thing that I noticed about them, these are fully frosted on top. And this is unlike anything that I've purchased before. So the entire top is already prepped. And then on the inside, there's also pre-etching on the inside as well. And then it has a midline crease. Might be hard to see. If I set it on here, you might be able to see a little better. So there's like this center line crease to help you line up the placement. And I had never used ones like that before, so I thought that would be fun. Ooh, and it has a nice stiff free edge, a little flex to it, but once you get polish on there, it'll, stiffen up. And then it's nice and thin and flexible towards the cuticle, but not like overly flexible, if that makes sense. I don't think it's going to like crack on you when you're applying. So very nice. Okay, so I've used other products I've mentioned before in the past from UNAVAILABLE. Like I really like their 3D sculpting gel. I use that to apply rhinestones and things like that. And then I do also like using their soft solid nail glue gel. So this one I use quite often as well. So both of those products I've used in the past. I have a big announcement. My channel has officially reached 100 subscribers, and I can't thank you enough. You guys are wonderful. If you have not already subscribed, you do not want to miss. I have another set of fun fall themed nails using polished colors that you saw me unbox earlier in this video. So here's a sneak peek at this gorgeous set of nails, perfect for your autumn wardrobe with really incredible colors and some fun techniques, so you don't want to miss out. And also, if you're enjoying the video, please hit like. So let's finish up our swatching, and then you will definitely want to watch nail haul video part 2. Okay, so before we go on and swatch the other box, this was the Fall Glimmer. Before we do that one, and these, by the way, I think just turned out so beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? Just a lovely palette for fall. This caramely peachy color. And then, of course, this true kind of brown. It has a green undertone to it. And then this very sheer mauve. Oh, it's so dreamy. And then you have your crisp, really bright white. And then this nice cream color as well. So really gorgeous set. But I do have sitting here some of the flowers. Now, I've mentioned these in the past because I use these in my cow set of nails. If you've seen that video that's posted. And I used a variety of them that were already dried. And here's some that are dried. So these are local flowers. So these are here this time of year. They're blooming. And as you can see, these ones I've already dried. But I haven't tried pressing them. So I wanted to give that a try. And here's some other shades that I just picked on a walk with our dog. And they're everywhere. They're just like in the parks and, you know, planted along the side of the road, on all the, you know, public spaces. And they come in, there's hundreds of them, and they're in these little kind of clusters. And, you know, you just pop off a cluster, and I just take one or two, and that's all I need. And then I also picked up some clover that was in the grass in the park. So I grabbed a couple of those. So I'll even try to press some of that and some of the little green bits here off of the flower. take a quick break and get comfy because we have nail haul part 2 coming up. And just to give you a sneak peek, one of the items I'll be unboxing is this cool Beetles chrome kit, which I'll be using to make a really fun spooky set of nails, perfect for this Halloween season. Be sure to comment and like, and don't forget to follow. Thank you again for joining me today, and as always, be courageous and be clever like a fox, my friends.